What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shantia, and I'm back with another banger, another word. Okay, now listen, y'all, I got a word for y'all today. And so before we get into the word, I just want to remind everybody that if you have not yet gotten your ticket to the conference, make sure you go get yours today before they sell out by visiting www.thefirstclasssummit.com. Okay, now listen, y'all, the title of today's video is called Yesterday's Troubles Don't Compare to Today's Miracles. Yesterday's troubles don't compare to today's miracles, okay? And so listen, child, God led me to scripture, which is a well-known scripture in Isaiah 43:18, okay? But he wanted me to break down this scripture, okay? I don't know why, but I know that this is for somebody. He wanted me to fully break down this scripture, and faith comes by hearing, okay? And so we're going to break this scripture down. And Isaiah 43:18 says, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. Let's stop, okay? When it says forget the former things, do not dwell on the past, God knows that there are certain things, whether good, whether bad, that has had an effect on you or has affected you in a way that could have been very good, or it could have been very traumatizing, right? Where it may be hard to forget, or maybe it is a scar. It is a scar. It is something that just can never go away. God understands that. But what God means by forget the former things, do not dwell on the past, is he's like, don't allow what has happened in the past to take away from your focus on what is happening in the present. Don't allow what has happened in the past to take your focus off of what is happening in the present and what is to come in the future, okay? And so listen, child, that's how the enemy likes to get us. He likes to keep us in these cycles of constantly focusing on the past and what was, and that past relationship, and that past heartbreak, and that past job loss, and losing that car, and losing that home, or losing your mind, okay? Losing your peace, whatever it is. God said, don't dwell on the past. Focus on the present. Because if you're so focused on what was in the rearview mirror and what was in the past, you can never fully see what God is doing in the present, nor do you have a vision of what is to come in the future. And the scripture also says that those that lack vision, okay, without vision, the people perish. If you don't have a vision for your life, you're going to perish in that area. If you don't have a vision for your relationships, a vision for your finances, a vision for your friendships, a vision for your marriage, a vision for how to raise them kids, if you don't have a vision for who it is that you want to become in this next season, it says the people will perish. And so listen, so Isaiah 43:18 says, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. Verse 18 says, see, I am doing a new thing. And I want you all to look at this text because it has an explanation point. It says, see, I am doing a new thing, okay? This right here to me is like I can feel and see the excitement of God, okay? God is excited in this moment. He's like, see, I am doing a new thing. He's eager. He's excited to let you know that he is actively doing a new thing. That means that right now, in this moment, God is actively doing a new thing in your life. And then it says, now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? God is saying literally, right now, this second, I am moving on your behalf. He said, now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? If you're so focused on the past, then you will not be able to perceive what God is doing in the present. And so maybe your prayer in this season needs to be to ask God to help you cut the umbilical cord to your past, so that you can fully surrender and let go of your past and forgive your past and forgive your past mistakes, so that you can fully be present in order to move forward into the future. And so God is saying, see, I am doing a new thing. He's like, listen, child, get hyped, get up. I'm already moving on your behalf. The past is the past. God is like, I'm no longer focused on the past. I'm now here in the present, and I'm about to talk to you and show you what it is and how I'm moving on your behalf right now. Not tomorrow, right now in this moment. And then he says, I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. God is like, I've already been making a way. Back when you were living in your past, back when you were experiencing those emotions, God said, I have already been making a way in your wilderness, okay? Listen, child, I say all this to say that when God gave me the title of, what was it? Yesterday's troubles don't compare to today's miracles. All of that is confirmation, is that whatever happened yesterday, yesterday can literally mean yesterday, or yesterday can literally mean what took place in the past. Whatever happened yesterday, God is saying it does not compare to today's miracles. It does not compare to what God is doing today, right now, in this moment, actively. And so the enemy, all he wants us to do is stay stuck and stagnant in a certain season, in a certain version of ourselves, so that we don't get access to this new thing that God is doing, so that we don't get access into this new mindset, so that we don't get access into this new heart posture. He's trying to keep you from seeing and experiencing the new thing that God is doing. And anytime God does a new thing looks like a miracle. A miracle is not something that man can do or man can give. A miracle is something that only God can do. When you look up at your life and you look up at this situation and this circumstance, and the only credit you can give is back to God. This was nothing but God. All credit goes to God. All credit goes to Jesus. All the credit goes to him. Listen, child. God said he is actively doing miracles for you in your life on a daily basis. And so I say all this to say as a reminder to not get so consumed on yesterday's troubles. Don't get so consumed on what happened in the past. I know it hurt you. I know it left a scar. I know it left a bad taste in your mouth. I know it probably even altered your vision on God, to even ask questions of God, why'd you even allow me to go through that thing? God is saying, don't allow yesterday's trouble to stop you from what he is currently doing in the present, on today, okay? And so listen, child, I don't know who this word is for, but I wanted to be obedient to share to somebody, to remind somebody that God is actively moving in your life. And he always, every single day, wants to pour out his wonders, wants to pour out his signs, wants to pour out his blessings, wants to pour out his miracles onto you, onto your household, okay? And so listen, if this word is for you, okay, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share this out to all your family and your friends as just a reminder to know to not compare yesterday's troubles to today's miracles, because God is always doing a new thing, and you must have a renewed mind in order to perceive this new thing that God is doing, okay? And so listen, I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye.